everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Now, if you just joined us, Kalani was on the Breakfast Club last week. And when we were here, we were talking about co-parenting, and this is what she said.
Yeah.
You're going on tour.
Yeah.
How is that going to be with the baby?
I mean, her dad's awesome, and he's super, fluid when it comes to my career. So he's like, you want me to come with her? And just, we all hang out, and, we'll go back and forth. And we just have a great system, and we're a great co-parenting team, and we'll take it as it comes.
But, you always hear about baby daddy drama and baby mama drama. You don't ever hear about, healthy co-parenting too much.
I think when really at the moment you guys become parents, you guys need to view each other as literally whoever this baby is parents. That's
Word.
it. You need to, all the X thing needs to go out the window, so...
So we're asking 800-585-1051. Are you in a relationship where you guys can co-parent well? Maybe you're not together personally or in love, or maybe you fell out of love, but you could co-parent well, and you co-parent great, and it's not a problem. That's what we're asking. Now, we've seen this in the industry with Diddy. We've seen it with Swiss Beats. We've seen it with a bunch of people.
I just think it's dope to highlight healthy co-parenting relationships because there's always a focus on the baby daddy, baby mama drama. You know what I mean? Whenever it's an issue between a baby father and a baby mother, that gets highlighted and that's all over the news. But you don't really hear about healthy co-parenting relationships, too often.
Let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
Hi, good morning. My name's Maria.
Hey, Maria. Good morning.
Maria.
Now, do you get along with your baby daddy?
I do get along with him great. I'm the type of person that believes that just because a relationship failed, it should not have an impact on the other person's parenting. He's a great dad, always has been. Our relationship failed, but that had nothing to do with how good of a dad he was. He still helps me a lot. I'm a full-time student, and I have a full-time job, too. And he helps me out a lot with our daughter. We split the time evenly during the week. And he's a great dad.
That's
he
dope.
Really is.
No, that's wonderful.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
And I don't know why more people don't think like that because you need both parents. You need a father. You need
do.
a mother. Some mothers like to weaponize, their children against the father just because the relationship didn't work out. You can't be with me, so you can't be with your kids either. That's whack.
And then some
And in
fathers...
the end, that ends up affecting the child more than the adults because my daughter needs her father. Even though we're not together, she needs her father and she needs me. There's things that I cannot give her as
Absolutely.
a man. And there's things that she's not going to get from him as a woman. She needs both of us. It's a team.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Some dads don't want to be in their child's life because maybe the mother doesn't want to be with them no more, so the dad feels like we're hurting the mom by doing that. But no, you're actually hurting the child.
Not at all.
All right, but thank you for calling. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is BK.
BK, what's up? Talk to us.
Hey, listen, man. I wanted to call in and talk about the co-parenting. What's up, Charlamagne? What's up, DJ Angela Yee? But, man, I wanted to say, man, co-parenting.
DJ Angela Yee.
It started out tough for me, man.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah, man.
It was a journey.
Before my child was even born, her mother was trying to take me on and put me on child support. But we went through a whole bunch of stuff in the very beginning. And right now, my child is 11, and we do great with co-parenting with each other. When it comes to my daughter, we pretty much agree on a lot of things now, and it's really helpful. I'm seeing all the benefits of my child right now, having both parents in our life, although we're not together, but we're still doing everything that we can do to make sure she has a better future. So it's very possible, and it may be hard in the very beginning for a lot of people, because especially when you was in a relationship with somebody, but once you get over that relationship trouble, that relationship trauma, there is a positive
hope. That's great.
Positive. Yeah.
And I know you look back and you're like, man, we should have figured this out way sooner because it caused you a lot less stress in the long run.
Yes, and that's the thing. A lot of my friends, they still going through some of the same stuff, but I'm like, hey, man, you got to get over that getting upset. You got to be over that, not agreeing. You know what I'm saying? It's going to take a lot of compromise, to raise a child, and you're not going to always agree. But as long as you both got the best interest in mind for your child, it can really work out. I would have never thought we'd been at this point, but through everything that we've been through, then it's possible. And my child, I just took her to school right now, and we got a great program that, she's in sports, she's in band. And I just want to say to all the parents that's out there that's going through ups and downs with their child's father or child's mother, that whatever it is that your child needs, whatever it is that y'all two need to provide as a team, as a family, you ain't got to be together to be a family. But whatever y'all can do as a family to, make sure your child has a better future, man, take care of that, man.
All right. Well, thank you for calling, brother.
Yeah, man, I think it's very selfish of you to worry about, your relationship over your child. Like, I've seen it all the time. I got homeboys whose, baby mamas try to weaponize, the child, in the situation just because they're not together no more. And I think that's just whack because kids need both of their parents, period. Healthy co-parenting equates to a healthy child.
All right. Well, let's go to the phone lines. Hello, who's this?
This is Fallon.
Fallon, good morning.
Good morning. How y'all doing? Good morning.
Doing well,
Peace,
doing well.
Fallon.
Tell us your story, mama.
Okay, so I met my baby father when we were like 14, 15 in high school, and we had a baby later in life, like around 30. So, everything was great, but, having children, you have differences, and you're learning each other in a different way. And we started to be added about little different things, career choices, and it just happened. He eroded. We moved out of town. We didn't really have a plan, and it just eroded. So then we're going through a custody battle now. And, we're beefing like decent hard. And I'm like, damn, I don't want to be in this space, but you feel like you got to hold your ground and all those stereotypes kind of falling into it. But I thought about one thing. I was raised by my father, and my mother, she got on drugs, and he never slandered her. No matter how bad off in the street she was, he didn't even divorce her until she passed away. And I thought about that moment that I was better than that, and I knew better. And I thought about my daughter, and I was like, you know what? This is beneath me. So we got to that point. We got back together as parents, not as a couple, and we knew that we could make a better daughter. And, we went on vacations. We did all different type of things together. We actually go shopping. We take trips together. It works out really good. And especially since COVID, it really worked because I ended up getting exposed to the virus, and I couldn't be around anyone. And he held it down, you know what I mean? So imagine if we was in that broken relationship. And not to mention, I lost my mother, both of my grandparents. So if I didn't have that support system with him and it's broken, my daughter would have been suffering. So I had to grow up as a woman and realize that it was really, really important to just work together, And my daughter,
incredible.
She enjoys everything. She enjoys everything, especially growing up where I'm from, Detroit. There's not too many representations. I want to give a shout out to him for working hard. He a mail carrier, getting the worked out of him. And I work in a restaurant. I never stopped working, either one of us. And, it's Montclair's for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we doing it. And that's
Montclair's for everybody.
Montclair's for everybody.
Yes, ma'am.
It gets cold in the D. You know that.
Thank you, mama.
Dropping the clues bombs for Detroit. She said it's Montclair's for everybody. That's what I'm talking about.
Shamika, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Shamika, now you got I guess, I don't want to say a weird situation, but maybe a weird situation. Break it down.
Okay, I have 3 kids. Every kid has their own father. And I'm the willing parent. I'm willing to be the co-parent. I'm willing to get along so that we can co-parent for the kids. There's just one that's willing to, and we live together. We live together, but we don't date. We don't have any sexual intercourse or anything. And we get along just fine as if we do date. But we get along better while we don't date.
Wow,
I'm so confused here.
So she has three baby daddies.
So they-
from three different baby daddies. You live with one of them, but y'all don't have sex with each other, but y'all date.
Right, and this is the last child's father.
Why don't y'all have sex with each other?
Okay, so
We don't have sex because during the pregnancy there was a lot of in and out. He would leave like once a month. He'll leave on a month, then he'll come back a month, then he'll leave a month, then he'll come back a month. And I told him after my baby it wasn't gonna happen. It was just emotions everywhere. After I had the baby, he decided to do it again, and I told him to make sure it was going to be his decision. And he left. He left for like 3 months this time, and he came back because his car was tore up. And inside I said I'd never help him again. But with the car being tore up, he wouldn't be able to go to work. I wouldn't be able to have any financial support with the child. So I allowed myself to get up and go and get him. And I started taking him and picking him up, and it became a strain on me because of the distance. So he decided to stay because I got COVID. He decided to stay in the house while I had COVID, and he never left.
Wow.
And he gave us COVID.
Wow. So do you date other men or no?
No, I don't.
Okay.
And it's because every time I leave a relationship, mind you, my child is only 6 months. And every time I leave a relationship, I give myself time to heal, at least a year or two.
Well, I'm sending you and your third baby daddy healing energy.
There you go.
Okay. I don't know what else to tell you.
Right. I mean, we get along. I love it. As long as we can get along, I love it.
All right. Well,
where is this going to go, though? What's the future? Y'all just going to grow up in the house together and, like, never be with each other? Like, is there a possibility of y'all getting back together and being a couple? Like, what's the end goal?
I wouldn't mind if he changed his ways because we get along well. We co-parent well. He's a father to the other kids as well. I'm open to dating again. I am. I think that he is as well because the emotions are definitely there. We show it, but we just don't act on it.
Is he seeing other people?
I don't really know. I don't think he does. He's more of a conserved person. He don't really run the street. He work and come straight to the house, even though we don't date. He don't speak to other women on the phone, which I do. If he does, I don't mind because we just co-parent. But he doesn't do anything disrespectful in my face, which it wouldn't be disrespectful, but he wouldn't do anything like that.
True indeed. Well, send in y'all
Hey,
healing
we
energy.
just want you to be happy.
That's right. Have a good one, Mama. Now, what's the moral of the story if there is a moral?
The moral of the story is simple. Healthy co-parenting equates to a healthy child. It's not rocket science. It's not complicated. It's very selfish of people to worry about their relationship with their baby mother or baby daddy over the child. Kids need both of their parents, period.
All right. And we got rumors on the way, Yee?
Yes, and we'll talk about this celebrity, and he's a big celebrity literally, but he says he doesn't even want to be in that position anymore. He wants to be a philanthropist.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.